everyone, I am Marlee Brown, and I signed up to be a coach a year ago this month, actually, and it was the best decision I could have ever made. I actually reached out to my coach a year ago in August to do one of her challenge groups, and I told her at the time, don't ask me to coach. I don't want to coach. I have no desire to do so. I just need some accountability on helping me lose some weight. And she was like, okay, that's great, whatever you want to do. And after I told her that I didn't want to coach, I couldn't get the coaching thing off of my mind. I was kind of in a pretty dark place when I asked her to be in one of her challenge groups, and I thought maybe if I could lose 10 pounds or so, that everything would change and I would be a lot happier. And I did lose some weight, but nothing changed other than my weight. My husband works out of town every other week, so he's gone for a week at a time and then home for a week at a time, and it was really taking a toll on me mentally, which was taking a toll on me physically. And I just needed something for myself. And so after a couple months of being in her challenge group, I decided I was going to coach. I just needed more accountability to change my life. And I have 2 kids. I have a little boy that turns 5 next week and a little girl that's 2.5, and I'm pregnant right now. I'm 24 weeks pregnant. But when my husband started working out of town, my little girl was only 4 months old, and so we'd been living this way for a while, and really I felt really bad for myself, the situation that we were in, and all I could see was the negative side of everything, and I just wanted so badly my life to change. And I was following so many other coaches and seeing their lives change and how happy they were and how much structure they had in their life, and I just wanted that for myself, but I didn't know how to do it. And so I signed up to be a coach because, one of the perks of being a coach is you get a 25% discount on everything, and I love their supplements, but I also just needed help changing. And the team is amazing. They're so loving and uplifting and encouraging and just such a positive atmosphere, and they welcomed me with open arms, and that was exactly what I needed at the time. I just needed a community of women that just loved me and would help me to be a better person. And I learned that one of the 4 vital behaviors of succeeding in this business is personal development. And I never had really done any kind of personal development before. I was a major Netflix binge watcher, and so I decided to exchange my Netflix for personal development. So while I was cleaning or doing laundry or something, I've had personal development podcasts going on in the background. And after a few months of doing that, I started to notice a difference in my mindset and how much more of a happy, positive person I was becoming. And not only did I see it in myself, but other people started seeing it in me. And it was such a huge blessing to me. And it took my husband a while to jump on board, but he's now on board with all of it and is so encouraging, and because he's seen my life change so much that it's actually made him want to change his life too, and we're just so much happier and more positive. So even though this whole thing started out with me just wanting to lose some weight, it's so much more than that. It's changed my life completely. I've learned how to have dreams and how to reach those dreams and how to set goals, and that it's okay to fail. And when you fail, it doesn't mean that you quit and you give up. It means that you get up and you keep going. I've always been the type of person to either not try something, or I try it once and it didn't work out, so that means I'm not good at it and it will never work. And I've learned how to move past that life is built on failures. And I have this huge vision now of what our life can be if I, continue to do this and put forth the effort to, continue changing my life and help others do the same. And it's been such a fulfilling thing for me. I just needed something more in my life, and it's been such a blessing watching other people change their lives, people that you are helping change their life. And really it's kind of addicting because it's just such a happy, positive atmosphere. So if you're, hesitant about coaching, don't be hesitant, because I wish I would have signed up and done this a long time ago, because it has changed my life so much. And so I know if you put in the work and put forth the effort, that it will change your life too, and it's such a huge blessing. So if you're thinking about doing it, do it, and don't give yourself a timeline, because if you give yourself a timeline, then most likely you're not going to hit your, where you think you're going to be by that timeline. And really, it's a journey. There's no deadline with it. So if you're thinking about it, do it, because our team is amazing, the community is amazing, the workouts are amazing, the knowledge you get from everything, and it's just been such a huge blessing for me.